Yo, what up guys? It's Vin.
It's Frank.
It's Dan.
And we are back with another episode of the AIGHT podcast. Pretty shocking week that just came out. Joey Badass had some difficulties getting through with his album.
Yeah.
Logic dropped Vinyl Days. Drake with a surprise drop at midnight on Thursday, Friday.
Honestly, never mind.
Yeah, and now the album we are reviewing for this episode,
Westside Boogie, More Black Superheroes. I was just telling the guys before, I'm hearing this album is really good. I'm hearing it got overshadowed by Drake.
Of course.
Of course.
Same thing happened with Logic.
Yeah.
He's only on pace for like 35,000 right now,
Yeah.
which is pretty low for him.
So, like, what I like about these type of album releases, when everyone raves about stuff like this, it's good for the community. Everybody's speaking on it. Almost like Denzel Curry, when the same year of Astroworld, Swimming, Daytona, he dropped that album, and that's everybody's number one from 2018. That's like, not basic. It's everybody's main album. They gave it a try, and it just succeeded. It's like right here for me with Astroworld and Kissy Ghost. So I'm really excited for this album because I like when people overshadow things and then they end up being better than the big names. And I think this album, from what everyone's saying, has contender for album of the year, which is crazy. And we like rap, so it's just even better for us.
Yeah, and the other big thing is you brought up before with Eminem, right? Like he's signed to him or he's worked with Eminem?
Yeah, so I think if I'm right, Westside is signed to Shady Records.
Yeah,
That's a great co-sign to have.
Yeah.
You know, even though personally I wasn't the biggest fan of some of Eminem's most recent projects, he is still up there in that GOAT conversation at the end of the day. So you do have to respect it where it is, and then to have that co-sign under your name and be on that label.
The name value is there.
Yeah, that's the big thing. So this definitely, if it's getting out there on Twitter and all these social media platforms, should definitely get the respect and the listens that it should.
I haven't seen one bad thing. Okay, I just searched the name just to check it out, see what people are saying. Everybody's saying this was the album of the night for Thursday night, going into Friday. Overshadowed, contender. So definitely excited for this album. If you guys don't know what we do weekly reactions, so make sure to tune in. We're 4 subs away from 900, so we're almost at our goal of 1,000. And you guys can comment below what you think of this project. So I say we just get into the project. You got any thoughts before we start?
I've never heard anything from him, so I'm really just going on this
First time?
Yeah, it's first time.
I've only heard him on Rainy Days, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't even
same.
know.
So we're all fresh into Westside Boogie's discography, which is honestly what you guys would probably want to see. Complete outsiders to this. So I say let's do it.
It's legit gonna be the blindest reaction.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. But starting off the album, More Black Superheroes, we got Killer Mode featuring Storm Ford.
Yo, close the door for me, bro. Yo, stop fucking playing. I don't give a fuck about no bitch, no nigga, I'm a dead homies.
Kill 'em all, kill 'em all. Kill 'em all, let 'em know, let 'em know. Kill 'em all, kill 'em all, kill 'em all. In the fire with my mind, 50 days in the day. When they more than straight, in the failure with my brain. In the fire with my mind. Bitch, I'm radical war. Fuck is you been so positive for? No, it's a bitch that I'm blocking for short. She thinks she gon' ask me the time I was born. Nigga, my life, you suck in a circle like fucking I'm hurt, so I might as well hurt you. Playing it smart, covered in blood while I'm hanging with sharks. Come from the mud with stains on my heart, holding a grudge and I'm taking it far. In the fire with my brain, in the fire with my mind. Kill 'em all, kill 'em all, kill 'em all. Let 'em know, let 'em know.
Your call has been forwarded to our automated Black Superhero hotline. Superhero number 148 is unavailable.
Alright, so that was the intro track, Killer Mode. I like the start of the project. I think it was not like really hype.
It was kind of subtle.
Like a little hype.
Subtle hype.
Yeah.
Subtle hype.
Like what the hook is, like if he was to do something in a concert, like you would just hear that Killer Ball getting
It had like a nice calm flow.
You heard the background too?
Yeah.
the background talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to comment on that. The way it started and then kind of at the end with that voicemail type of thing going to, it was reminding me very similar to the intro track to ADHD by
Johnny Lucas. Yeah.
How it's a more like story, like what was going on in his life, why this is kind of a thing that was going on. He had more like song to it.
Yeah.
Obviously the whole Kelly mode and everything. But that's what that was reminding me of. And then it sounds like there was a little bit of that transition at the end, so I'm going back. I thought it was a good track. For an intro, you know, it did what it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, set the tone and really get you understanding what we're getting into, you know?
Yeah.
It sounded pretty calm, pretty chill. Bars are pretty good, pretty solid. Can't complain about it.
Yeah.
So getting into track 2, Stuck.
But when I'm slumped, be my nigga if you clutch. I ain't stand fight my battles, you ain't gotta be my crutch. Tell my mama that I love her, I don't do that shit enough. Wait. I worry about the shit tomorrow, I fuck you like it sucks. Wait. Call me lacking in the party, swear to God, I can't sit up straight. Wait. No more hard, you turn the rock, so I don't take that shit for granted. Shut up, pretty friend of East. That little bitch that did me scandalous, you know I been through hell, I'm going through it, I can't hide it, you can tell. I come from the mud, we done hit me for the updates. I say free my nigga, if you know my insecurity, just keep it on the hush. If you hit me up at 2 a.m, you gotta let me fuck. Wait. Call me lacking in the party, swear to God, I can't sit up straight. Wait. You gon' wait till I get breaking, this is try to hit me up. I'ma do it on the mouth, till I leave her in the deuce. That little bitch I give me up, that little bitch I give me up, that little bitch I give me up. Be the driver when I'm stuck. Be my nigga if you clutch. I ain't stand fight my battles, you ain't gotta be my crutch. Wait. I worry about the shit tomorrow, I fuck you like a sus. Wait. Call me lacking in the party, swear to God, I can't sit up straight.
One thing I want to say on this track, and it's something we go at plenty of people for.
Playboy Cardi. He can do that, why can't this guy do that? What?
No, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong, because at least he rapped and had bars in here, you know?
Yeah.
So I have respect for that, but this is a negative on the track that we go at a lot of people for.
Yeah.
Roddy was the perfect example of an album that completely messed this up. But 42nd, a little more actually, but about 40 seconds of an outro on just a repeating loop of a beat. Not one word said, not one ad-lib, nothing else, just 40-second outro to the track.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut off the music, but like,
Yeah, that's why
I was taking a sweet time.
we usually wait to play it out just in case, you know, there is a transition or something to it.
Yeah.
But considering it's just the same loop, I do have to give a downside on that.
Right.
But again, if it's not repetitive through the whole album like that, because it wasn't on the first track, it is on the second, then I really can't complain. You know, it is what it is on the one track. You know, I'm not going to cut slack compared to others, but the song was good.
I thought that song slapped.
I thought it was really good. This is, like you said, it's definitely like a catchier, like hit song. Like you could see, like someone like Cardi in a concert, this would go stupid. I could definitely see, especially with the just the wait.
I honestly thought
people can do that. Though.
I thought if you learn the words to that, that's gonna be
Yeah, no, that's definitely
a good song for this album, you know.
What's funny with certain hype songs, like I kind of like, for me at least, I determine if it's like really good or not. At least for in my eyes, if like you could put it over like a video of like an athlete just going off.
That's actually
Yeah.
I get
That it gives you that type of
It
vibe.
depends what the track is.
Yeah.
Like if it's rap.
Like-
I get that though.
Like just vision like a prime Saquon Barkley just jumping over people, juking people out. That song gave me that type of vibe. It was a good song, good beat, really good beat.
It was a really good beat.
Getting into track 3, Nonchalant featuring Mamii.
Like it.
I called you up, you hit me with the nonchalant thing.
sides was forever new to me, but then you got used to me. Truthfully, you know I just wanna pick fights.
I love those type of songs on albums. I think that was a complete 360 from what we heard in the first two. I love that. That vibe is awesome. Mamii, right? She was good.
and there's another track with her.
Good.
So
I
I'm
love that
to see
vibe.
what that's gonna be. That's later in the album.
I also like his transition to that vibe too.
Yeah, it's a completely different beat with the guitar, bringing the guitar in, the
Yeah.
actual instrument compared to the other beat where it's just like a looped up. I don't know how to like really describe the beat.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like actual instruments and everything. You know, it's not natural. You got a catchy hook. Mamii killed her verse and like the hook and everything for it. Again, I can't do like this song that it was popping in my head, but what you said, like the sound of it, he sounds like Kodak. Definitely like comes into play. It's a little bit deeper of a voice.
Right.
You know? It's something that not everyone's gonna enjoy the sound of the voice. If you like it, you're gonna like it a lot.
I like that a lot.
I like it a lot.
You know what's like, what's really crazy is that with the guitar, because that's what really caught me. The
Yeah,
guitar
especially at the start of the track.
Yeah, but what's crazy is that I feel like if you just sped up the guitar just a little and maybe lower it, it was kind of giving me like lucid dreams a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good
I'm
comparison.
very happy with that track though.
Yeah,
For like
no,
this album
yeah.
purpose, like
Mamii killed it.
yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, so getting into track 4, LOL SMH 2.
LOL shaking my head too.
No, like the whole thing, LOL SMH.
It's a 2 at the end, right?
Yeah, like the two dashes, like the.
This is a sequel?
So I'm guessing it's all one of the other projects.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
hey,
shit.
we're missing out then. But let's get into it. LOL SMH 2.
Alright.
Promise I'll be alright. I've been placing my value of relevance in your life. Promise I'll be okay. Tell me that I'll be straight from my issues. Don't give me your praises. Invite his demons, looking broke, trying to distract us from the fact that he just tweaking. I can't let you get no pass. I'm on your ass. I gotta bleed him, gotta just shit. Call me. Fuck this shit.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, that was heat.
Wow.
That song was...
And I just want to say, so I looked back and I showed it to you guys. So LOL SMH was an interlude on his last album.
Okay.
So now we'll definitely check that out. 'Cause
Yeah.
I want to see how it compares to that. But
That was
damn,
fire.
that was actually
Flow was crazy.
We were kind of like saying like, wow, shit, it sucks that we didn't listen to the first song, but now like I'm really regretting not listening to the first
Yeah.
one.
Wow. That was fire.
I want to say though, it's reminding me of when Childish Gambino just like stopped, you know, had a conversation, then went right back into it with his
Yeah.
freestyle. How he was just like, wait, hold on, let me get this with this, let me do this.
He did that.
And I was like, yo, that's so fire.
It was,
I don't know if he did it in other songs, but I know he did it in Sweatpants.
dude, like, why are you still shaking your head? And then it just transitioned. Like, that was sick.
You could see like why Eminem co-signed him with
Yeah.
like how lyrically insane he is.
Yeah.
So getting into track 5, Can't Even Lie, featuring Soulja Boy, Tell Him.
Interested to see how Soulja Boy is gonna work with Westside Boogie, but let's see.
Yeah, there's something, but
I want like, I don't know what I want.
I don't know, let's go.
I don't know what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Nah, I think we just gotta dive in, bro.
That's
That's
it.
it. Let's go.
I can't even lie. I can't even lie. Watch me gon' switch up in front of the bitches and niggas to line. His homies that died. Swear that shit scandalous, I can't even lie. Think you a bitch and I can't even lie. Might have a problem, I can't even lie. Think that I'm toxic, I can't even lie. Boy, you a bitch and I can't even lie. Think you a pussy, I can't even lie. I done got ditties inside of the Civic. I done got comments inside of the Honda. She keep on tweeting these quotes about marriage and hope, so you know that I mean with the bitch. Fuck if you new to this shit, you gon' fall for the line when she say she sleep. Man, you know she ain't sleep, she done slid on the bond with Darnie and Key. I should be charging these bitches a fee. I'm only giving them dick for the free. Shout out to Weedy, you know that's my G. I'ma say it till all of my niggas is free. Watch me gon' switch up in front of the bitches and niggas to line. His homies that die. Boy, that shit scandalous, I I can't even lie. Think you a bitch and I can't even lie. Boy, you a bitch and I can't even lie. Think you a pussy, I can't even lie.
The double like color, I'm slicing, I'm chopping, I'm busting it. Big bad wood, all my niggas is thugging it. Shooting that Glock out in public, yo. Big Draco, don't call me by my government. I make a 15 and he still shooting shit. Shots on one on the block, one in the head, no one gripping the Glock. I was like taking no L's, my niggas be winning. Pop out that cut with a chopper, leave a nigga missing. Hellcat, watch it hit.
Boy, that shit scandalous, I can't even lie. Think you a bitch and I can't even lie. Thought that I like that you ain't let me hit, so until that shit happen, I still can't decide. Might have a problem, I can't even lie. Think that I'm toxic, I can't even lie. I can't even lie. Can't even lie.
I mean, I thought that was cool.
Really, really good at the hooks and choruses. I'd
Yeah,
say that.
and he flows very well. You know, he's got very catchy lines, bro.
I
Like,
want to ask you guys what you think of Soulja Boys.
what I think of Soulja Boys. I like Boogie's part better, just
Definitely.
verse and hook. But I've heard way worse features.
But honestly, it wasn't even bad.
No, really.
It was solid for Soulja.
Yeah.
And you don't see that often anymore. You
Yeah,
really
it
don't.
was like cool. It was cool.
Yeah, no, that's why I wanted to ask, because I was like, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it, but honestly, it flowed very well with this
That's
track.
the thing.
And,
It gelled perfectly.
you know, this is
Maybe not
something
perfect.
It was solid.
yeah, it wasn't like crazy where it's like, yo, I gotta go listen to Soulja's verse again, you know, but it was like, yo, that fit the track. It didn't like add, it didn't take away, it was just like, it helped it in the way it was, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I thought that was a cool track.
I thought it was cool from Westside too. I'm really liking him so far.
Yeah, but getting into track 6, Prideful 2.
What you getting into?
Those
They
things.
say I only hit you up when I got nothing to do. Like you ain't never know the pain that you getting me through. So you can tell me it's the same, man, you using me too. Better to hit you up. Better to hit some news to the industry, ate you up. Couldn't question my ego and tell me no nigga fuck. Be respectful if you did and tell us keep it on the hush. Cause I'm the one that gave you traction every time that you got stuck. But now you up in your zone. When I came from the A, you was gone. Full of thoughts of you up in this empty home. I just consider that alone. Like you ain't never know the pain that you getting me through. So you can tell me it's the same, man, you using me too. Don't be breaking the code. Tell me you catching feelings like please say it ain't so. Oh, you follow my ex, you must be messy on the low. I ignore the red flags and smoke alarms when they go off. Open to my sickness that she like it how I'm closed off. Get you for your dogs off. Getting into. You say I only hit you up when I got nothing to do. Like you ain't never know the pain that you getting me through. So you can tell me it's the same, man, you using me too.
I love the vibe,
I
man.
thought that was fun.
That was such a chill
It's just
song.
chill, like.
That like yo, just so you know, that was 30 seconds like outro. I did not mind it though.
Yeah, nah.
You know, that was just because of the track. I was just like, alright, bro. Like,
It's the way you execute it mainly matters. But
That was beautiful.
and if you guys take a look at the lyrics too, like
Yeah, because that's what I'd be looking at when I'm doing all this. I'm like, damn, bro.
This was probably like the most perfect song for you to just like, you know, it's late at night, you're sitting on the couch, just hanging out, on some music.
It's the late night.
First song, yeah.
Drive, chilling, whatever, bro.
uh,
That beat was so heat, though.
it's a really, really solid freaking project so far.
It's also like, it's giving me like the vibe that like, give Boogie like any type of beat and he'll go off on it.
Yeah, and one thing I want to point out too, this is why we love doing this channel because, you know, put yourselves in our shoes real quick. Every week we get to find new music, right? And if it wasn't for the channel, we probably wouldn't have checked this out.
Probably never even.
You know what I mean?
Like I said, I've never heard any of the songs.
It's awesome to do this, you know, to experiment around the music community, really diversify your music taste, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's like a great feeling when you find stuff that nobody's really, not nobody, but isn't getting the same hype as, you know, the top guys that may not be putting out like the best stuff. I'm definitely very pleased. I love reviews like this.
That was the halfway mark on the album. So we're getting into track 7, AIGHT, featuring SHELLEY, FKA DRAM.
I like tricking on hoes and bringing more hoes act right. I hit the floor before I got it right. I took it L the other day, she was like, fuck me, she spilled the heart and I do it like so. I call my hoe, she can bring me more hoes. Don't be sloppy when you lit, bitch. Sucking down her ass, you get kicked about this website. I took an L the other day, she was like, these niggas be funny, never got money, but you ain't fine. I tell these niggas ain't
I like this guy, I like this guy.
I like tricking on hoes and bringing more hoes act right.
That shit was fire.
That was tough. That was tough track.
Damn.
That was like weak.
It's just catchy as shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Now, one thing I want to really compliment him on, now that we're halfway through, like we're just over halfway in the album, is the diversity on all these tracks.
there's something different, you know? It's not the same idea, song to song.
No, like I love that, and that's what I got to compliment, because that's what keeps me, like a listener such as myself.
Yeah, you get bored after a while,
Yeah.
and like
Then there's no replay value to it either.
Yeah.
Like this all has replay value.
we don't know what the next Mamii track might be. R&B, rap, we have no idea. That's the cool.
It could literally be like a whole 360.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last song. One thing that I want to point out is like you brought up how like different each and every single song is. I want to point out like how consistent it is.
Yeah.
In terms of like how good each song is.
Yeah.
To a degree. It's so good.
Alright, now getting into track 8, Can't Get Over You, featuring Smino and Tizo Touchdown.
Yo, so Smino, I know Smino's name from somewhere, not too sure where it is, but Tizo Touchdown was the girl that opened up for Tyler, and she had this crazy set. It's like mad hype. I wouldn't say she's the best thing I ever heard, but she knows how to put on a show.
Kind of like Swaco?
Nah.
No?
Nah. I don't know how to describe it, but listen, she got the crowd mad hype. So she was cool. She wasn't like musically crazy, but I could see this being more of a hype track, seeing her name. So that's my prediction. But I just knew both of those names from somewhere.
Yeah, getting into it right now, Can't Get Over You.
We're ready to roll.
Another good beat.
Yo, you don't know how he's just switching shit up.
We're all ready. I'm sorry. These beats are fucking fire.
This is another song where you just Oh, I hear that.
Toxic is the front on with my Louis when I miss it. Like my Air Force Ones, I would still be wearing aggression. She was singing love, we were so in love. And they stayed fresh on my mind like no braids. I had to do rag the bridges trying to make new ways. Slip through some of the labor from all that juice in these hands. Really acting up, I guess you got the rain, baby. Drip, baby. Rain, baby. Like we twins. Same, baby. Like I got it right and you know why I came, baby.
Oh, that did sound like Bryson Tiller right there. Come on.
Still can't get over.
was 8. That's right now. That's my favorite.
Wow.
Right now, that is my favorite.
There's a lot of those I could call my favorite. That was really good.
No, like that one, just like that beat. It had just so many things that like reminded me of other things. That was like, yo, this verse sounds like Bryson. The beat sounds like Red Bull. This hook is just like that hook was so hard.
I can't get over you. Yeah, I love that shit, bro.
And then you heard the little ad-libs in the back. Can't get over
Yeah, I get that's why it's your favorite song.
Yeah,
It's really good.
That's just a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
That's windows down, night drive, cruising, bro.
It was just, this is kind of a recurring theme with this album. It was so calm. So calm, so cool. And like, it was kind of giving me like, low key just because I sleep to it, lo-fi vibes.
Yeah.
It was that good.
Chill, bro. For sure, bro. I thought it was a great track.
Yeah,
I'm very happy with that.
that was so far, bro.
For sure. There's been nothing where I'm like, alright.
Yeah.
I have very good things with this so
Yeah,
far.
you know, so like what we say in like certain albums, like Don Toliver, that was an album that like, even the lows on the album, because obviously there's always gonna be highs and lows.
Yeah.
Don't argue that, but like the lows are not really low.
Yeah. And we haven't found that yet. I don't
No,
think.
like everything has been a really good track.
We're on a pace for a great album here. So
Yeah.
let's see how we finish this. We got a couple more tracks.
All right, getting into track 9, Ratchet Boog Interlude.
Alright, so interlude, our first interlude. 2 minutes, so a song, I think.
Was outside with the thirst in my eyes, on my shirt, so inside, so my homie don't show. Went through a lot, but I kept that inside. You could blame me on pride, so my homies don't know. Knowing in my mind when it's all on the line, I could call it goodbye, and my shorty gon' go. You know horror, this story's gonna be too short. Took the tour of the hood, it's a new war. Shit I had to know when it cracks, that my humbleness was holding me back. Told you I landed a minute, you better come get me, you love me, I know that you got me. No, I ain't chasing you, bitch. Now I lie like I'm cutting you off when you know you my favorite little bitch. I was outside with the thirst in my eyes, on my shirt to the side, so my homie don't show. What the fuck you finna depend on, niggas?
Ooh.
Love that transition.
Ain't nobody bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the game, bigger than the program.
You're a superhero now. Cause you got multiple personalities? Nigga, you just confused. Just accept that you ain't shit.
So you ain't shit. Yeah.
Damn.
Well, we expected like, an interlude, like, 30 seconds, subtle, just maybe talking. We actually got a fire-ass beat and a nice transition.
Yes, sure.
I was very happy with that.
Yeah.
Again, there's nothing on the project so far that I am not digging, so.
Yeah. Every beat that we've had has just been gas.
We need to find the producers of this. But if you guys know who produced this project, comment below for sure.
But getting into track 10, Something Strange. This is our second track featuring Mamii, and we also have another feature on here, Far. So
For real? Yeah.
Calvin for real.
Calvin, for real.
Hey, something strange in the water. Stay out the way, don't be caught up. Ooh, next to me. Next to me. Ooh, next to me. Something strange in the water. Sweet, like the whole pack of Starburst. So sweet, from the first time I'm up. I know how to get you right. You know I know how to make you. I don't need no explanation. I don't care how long it takes. You know I need that validation.
I think that's the most different Westside was on this project, that song.
Yeah.
It's definitely the most different from him.
100% from everything else we've heard.
Yeah, from everything else, for sure. I still don't think it's like,
It's not bad, bro.
that's like, it's not the standout of the project, but it's a good track.
Yeah, that was probably like the weaker track. And don't get me wrong, the other tracks were different also. This one just didn't hit like those other tracks that were different, you know?
Yeah.
But even then, it wasn't a bad track.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna be the only one thinking that, thank God.
No, you did, bro. So,
Yeah.
You know,
You know?
be real. You know, that's how we keep it on the channel. You know?
Like it was, like you said, it was different, but it wasn't like, it's definitely not in like a negative light for me. Like it was still solid. Like I think it still has some replay value. Cause like I can like weirdly, I don't know why this came to me, but like I feel like I could clean to this song.
Low key.
Like just clean up the basement after a party, you know?
Yeah, nah, low key. That's not a bad thing to say. You know, but no, like I said, that was probably, in my opinion, that's gonna probably be the weaker track on this album.
Or if that's the weaker track,
Right.
Like I said,
that's good.
That's something to say, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I love with some of these projects where it's kind of like we're going really blind. Like we'll have things like this and it really hits, bro. Probably the most anticipated song and feature on this album. We got track 11, Windows Down, featuring Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
You got this track and then one more after.
Listen, like
DOGG on the track. What do you say now?
Snoop Dogg.
Just a classic.
Yeah, I mean, it's either slow rap where you're just like chilling, or maybe I never really heard him speed it up in a while. I think he'll do what he always does. Nice chill rap with some fire as well.
Yeah,
Just come in with like 8, 12 bars.
But I really like the song title, Windows Down.
Yeah.
I want to see if it's that vibe.
Roll the windows down. Too much smoke, let it all clear out.
Yeah, come on, Stu.
Roll the windows down. You know they done if the cops smell loud. Roll the windows down. Almost there, it's like 10 more miles. Roll the windows down. I got a lot of baggage, should I take it on this acid trip? Who knew my inside had glass in it? I never noticed till you shattered it. Yeah, I'm in my feels, baby. You don't know the half of it. You don't know the real. You just fooled by the packaging. Born in front of the bullet, I get therapy from gun sounds. My generation none now. We ride to the sundown. We driving to the sunset while running from the come down. I'll put the windows up now. Roll the windows down. You know they done if the cops smell loud. Roll the windows down. Almost there, it's like 10 more miles.
Roll the windows down. Got a pound of weed with a bad bitch staying 10 toes down. I'm in traffic with a classic blowing endo loud. And this bitch looking at me like maybe you sure got style. I got the realest, no pretender. Hit it once and all that bullshit you won't remember. Meditate while I'm medicating at the house. Feeling like I'm levitating to the clouds. We ain't smoked in a while. Roll them windows down.
And my baby mama act on. I'ma crash up. This don't last. I'ma crash.
Yeah. Wow.
Well,
Damn.
shit. Well, Boogie's dead.
So basically, we just got a story about how they're chilling in the car, smoking, and all this shit, and then they fucking get in a car accident.
So you know what
And
that
then
means?
Gilly's story told the whole shit.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Wow.
And I really like how Snoop Dogg's voice was a lot deeper than usual. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
Did you notice that or no?
Yeah.
I just went a little deeper.
He must have been zooted. when
But I
he
love
was
his,
doing it.
like,
Nah, that's naturally wrong.
Yeah.
we're not surprised that he was rapping about marijuana, but the way he just made some fire bars out of it.
He was going at it hard at first too, and then
You felt
went subtle.
like you were chilling next to him while he was doing it.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was just a conversation.
Yeah. And then that happened. And I love these transitions on this project.
Well, like,
that was fucked.
the storytelling on that track was,
That was top.
No, that was top tier. And then that little transition.
and it gives you like a good lesson. Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
While
And
driving.
at the same time.
Yeah.
The last song of this project.
Yeah, it's track 12, the finale to this beautiful album so far.
Pure.
Anthony War.
I go created the flow and it's my test run. Think that I left some. Now I got stepsons or shit. Watching all of my steps press to her baby daddy can't dress. Hoes here to feel holes up in this stinkiness in my chest. Reebok. Name a bitch that I still like. Hit them all with the hallway. Hit them all with the guitar pop.
Alright guys, so that was our reaction to More Black Superheroes by Westside Boogie. I'm gonna start us off real quick. I just had that gut feeling that with, social media sometimes can be wrong, but I literally didn't see one person say anything bad about this project. So I feel like as you guys don't know our channel yet, if this is your first video, we're very honest with our reviews and we try to check a lot of things out in different genres. So we really diversify what we do. And we're also missing our member Nick, we forgot to mention.
Yeah, he's currently away on vacation in Italy.
But
lucky bastard.
Crazy. I really think that album is gonna be slept on, sadly. I think it's gonna get out there to people that really check out music like us. Great project, really was. I think this one gonna make a name for himself.
I hope so.
He wants to be the black superhero. The whole album, the lyrics were fucking great. The rap, the beats were like just nasty. So many fire transitions. I liked what each feature did on this project. I really don't have many things bad to say about it. I think it's going to be one of the best albums that we check out on this channel this year. That's a very bold statement, but in the rap at least.
Yeah, the rap hip hop scene.
Because alternative has really took like the crown for this channel so far. Pop, but rap needed like the push. We needed to find that rap album though that so far we love.
Yeah, especially for this year, because we at the end of last year we did have Dawn. Which was just a beautiful album as a whole.
We have a playlist though that you guys can go check out of all our reactions if you want to see what else we've done. To why I'm saying that this one in the rap scene was very good.
This was, in my opinion, a gem.
Yeah.
Absolute gem. I feel like one thing I really noticed was like every song had its own distinctive opening, and I loved it. Especially with actually the last track with like the subtle piano and everything, and like what I'm assuming could either be his girl or his mom talking in the background. Kind of gives you like that like motivational type vibe, that just the drive to fucking succeed and everything. That was just great track overall, great album. If I had to give it like a rating, that's like a 9.
Nice.
Honestly.
We don't really do ratings if you guys were wondering. We probably will one day, but we just tell you straight up what we didn't like, what we did like, so you get like the overall idea.
We gotta get a little like scale type thing.
Nothing bad though. I really can't say that. I think the only thing I could really say like wasn't bad, but it wasn't like fantastic, was probably like that one song. Yeah. That was just very different, but that wasn't even a bad song.
That's why I like to just say it as the weakest track.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it was bad, it's just compared to the rest.
Yeah.
And one more thing I want to say before Vince shares his input, like there's always somebody that's gonna come up next. And if you're a music listener and you don't accept that, like if you don't allow somebody new to, you really give them a chance, like there's people that are gonna make good music in the future, and that's sometimes what you gotta do, because the other night nobody was gonna really check that shit out. Or even if you've seen it.
I would have never knew he dropped if you hadn't seen it.
Even if you've seen it and you've seen everyone raving about it, it's like
it.
You might not have the interest. And
exactly.
That's just something that I think people need to start trying to do, because there's some really good music out there. I'd like to see what Westside Boogie is gonna do in the future.
I'm hoping, like I said, if this is the second album, because I'll count the one with Rainy Days as his debut.
I think he might have some stuff.
But that's what, like with the streaming, you could just release mixtapes on it now.
Yeah.
So like album-wise, I'll say those two. But the fact that this is another solid, I'll call it a sophomore album. I gotta really look at the discography to really speak on where this is. But to say that, we're in good hands if this is another guy, and with the confidence that he has coming into it, saying that, hey, those top 3 that you got, they're gonna be out in the next 1 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Stay tuned on me, because I'm gonna be up there one day.
If this is the future, I think
we're in good hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for the rap hip hop scene, bro. We're in good hands.
Yeah, so hopefully people, notice this guy's music. I hope it gets around. I think it will, if word keeps spreading. If you guys did enjoy this review, please do comment below what you guys thought of the album. Anything we've said about, tracks or whatever. Or if you want to say anything about Westside's discography, anything you recommend, you comment below. Would you say this is one of the best projects for you of the year? And make sure you guys subscribe, and check out the playlist. We do reviews all the time.
Yeah.
So we got a big week next week. We got Chris Brown. We got albums from Halsey, Lupe Fiasco, Madonna, Giveon. So there's a lot of music coming out. So if you guys like what we did here today, make sure you do check it out. And we hope to see you again. This is the Onyx Podcast, and this was Westside Boogie. More Black Superheroes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.